Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today we're going to get into my end of season rewards, but before we do that, I want to remind you that tomorrow, March 1st at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to be giving away 2 copies of the Rage Legendary Monster card. Despite my expectations with respect to Rage and the price point and the number of units on the marketplace, it is not getting cheaper. This is becoming a more and more expensive card, not a more and more affordable card. There was 100 copies 4 days ago. There's 21 copies remaining. That's practically no liquidity. 2 people, if they wanted full copies, are coming in here and drying out that marketplace. We got 22 all the way up to $125. You know, clearly there's demand for this card, and even though there was thousands printed, not enough. And so for that reason, come hang out tomorrow and have an opportunity to win 1 of 2 copies with me live during my Splinterlands hangout tomorrow, FAQ video at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, March 1st. Okay, now let's get into our end of season rewards. We have our main over here with Infidel. We'll do those first. These are the champ chests, but we do have several silvers as well as diamonds. So let's get the big boys and then we'll move on. We're gonna rip through this. Won't make it a long video. Reveal all. 79 SPS, gold. Ooh, 1,000 merits, good. Oh, 20 more SP, 18 SPS. Legendary gold foil, gold foil. Yes, 2 gold foils. Legendary gold foils. Those are barracks, not my favorites, but still 2 of the legendary gold foils is a huge acquisition. Come on, more gold foils. No, but I like that Phyrexia hero. Another block of gold foil, some more SPS over here, 14 over here, 10 over here. That was awesome. So that barracks is not my favorite of all the soulbound legendaries, but nevertheless, it's got that weapon trainer, which I do like. And gold foil legendaries are so important. Quick digression, I want to pop you over to Peak Monsters. I'm absolutely tracking the Chaos Legion cards. I put on Twitter, this is a side note, but I need to say this because the gold foil legendary there. Man, Chaos Legion legendary gold foils are climbing. Like the best of the best are climbing. If you come in and look at these summoners, which these summoners are amazing. Chaos Legion was often kind of placed as a second tier because Untamed was in Modern. It's not anymore. Cards like Lily Shieldpaw, Quixodevious, Conqueror, Yasuke Mortalis, Possibilis, Grandmaster, even Astral Entity, all of these have a role and they're quite significant. They win often, they play often, and they're very inexpensive. Now, Lily Shieldpaw gold foil was $50 recently. $50 for copies. Now we're up to $200 for a gold foil. Astral Entity, $90. Possibilis 73, 78, 63. I think these cards are very soon going to be unattainable price points. I think this is a ridiculous price. I bet tomorrow it's gone. You know, look at this. There's only 7 copies on this marketplace. I wish I had $200 right now to buy 4 copies of this card because I really sincerely believe 1, these cards are amazing. 2, they have long-term usefulness. 3, these price points won't hold. I don't care that there are 3 million packs left over or that they're not yet open. Then that'll be more supply. It's not going to mean a significant supply of Devious or Shieldpaw, or it's going to mean a few extra of those. Not thousands more of these cards. And so their scarcity is already a factor. Plus we're looking down the pipe at more growth, more player adoption, etc. So that's a side note. But man, Chaos Legion's the prices are ticking up. I posted on Twitter just today or yesterday about this, saying I think Shieldpaw is now out of my price range. I think Lily Shieldpaw is mooning as we speak. Could we see it worth hundreds like the best Untamed summoners or not? What do you think? And I was showing you gold foils there, but let's quickly just, before we move back to the end of the season rewards, look at the Shieldpaw regular foil, $22. I remember recently these were $8, $9 per BCX. This is what happened with some of the other cards. I don't know that these are going to reach into the hundreds like Kitty, like, you know, Jotun, but I can tell you from the data analysis that these cards play significant numbers of units and they win often. If I come in here and I go lifetime and I show you my data around Dragon Sums, Shieldpaw play across the weeks or across the months I've been using Splintercoach. This is my 2nd most played summoner. It has the best win record that I have across that number of playtime. In fact, I think it's like probably 30 less plays than Kelly Frendel, and that 588 win record is ridiculous. Is Kitty better? Yes, it is, but Kitty's a wild only. Look at that, 662 with Kitty across fewer because I don't always have it. When I rent it, it wins. But man, I do think Shield Paw deserves to be $50 per unit, $100. Now, there's way more copies of Shield Paw than there ever was of some of those Untamed monsters. But again, I'm talking 5 years down the road when the player base grows. I'm saying these cards they win. They have significant usefulness and utility. They are scarce when you compare it to the potential for future growth. I'm going to leave that element there. But I wanted to bring that all up because as I look at pulling in gold foil legendaries, I get really excited. Yes, I expect these to be made transferable. Yes, I expect them to be extremely scarce, even though these rewards were printed significantly. It's not enough. It just isn't enough. Like if there's a finite number of something, that's the end of the conversation. As long as the player base can grow, and I think will grow. Let's do my other end of season rewards for my other accounts. Some good merits in there too, by the way. Let's log out. 1258 account. These are my diamond end of seasons. About 30 or so. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 34. 18, 37. Some summoners, which I really need because this account didn't. 17 SPS, 16 SPS. This account didn't start as recently. Like I've only recently been doing what I'm doing with this account, so I love to see these summoners popping through. Good. Not as exciting as the last one, but still love it. Now let's quickly log into my final account and we'll see probably 70 silver chests, I think. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 62 or 67. I'm not sure. Reveal all. Summoner. Less multipliers in this situation, but that's okay. Summoner. A few SPS in there. Another sum. Okay. Looking good. Glad to have it. Amazing. I'm going to do this as long as possible. I do know that we're seeing changes to how the rewards are going to work across time here, and that's going to change how some of this makes sense or doesn't within the wild context, but that's okay. I'm very pleased with these rewards, especially those gold foil legendaries, especially that SPS, especially those merits that will unlock gladiator packs, which totally transform my rank experience. I hope you enjoyed your end of season rewards. Make sure to come by tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for that giveaway and for that live event. Have an amazing day. God bless.